Hello everybody and welcome to another tier list video. Today we are ranking the third Doctor stories along with some other extras. And just like all the others, this is the definitive tier list. Any other ones are fake, they are blasphemous, they do not count. This is the one that matters. So, starter we have Spearhead from Space, which I'm going to start off really controversial and just put it in okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. I know that's blasphemous to some people, like it should be god tier, but no, to me it's just okay. It's not one of the ones I go back and rewatch. Really, when the story starts to get really good for me is, I want to say part 3 onward, because for the first 2 I'm not really into it, to be honest. And that has nothing to do with the fact that the Doctor's not really active, because I love regeneration stories, usually, because it's like, you know, a fresh start. But no, I just didn't really like this one. But it does have the Autons, and the Autons are a fantastic villain. We have Doctor Who and the Silurians, which I will again put in the okay tier. It's a good story, don't get me, it's not good, it's just an okay story for me. There is better out there, but this one it's alright. Ambassadors of Death goes in the same place. It's just alright. You know, there's better stories, but this one's fine. Speaking of better stories, Inferno immediately shoots up to god tier. This is my favorite third Doctor story. I absolutely love it. The Doctor goes to an alternate universe where all the people he knows are pretty much Nazis. It's great. It's utterly brilliant. I love this one, and the fact that now I know that the leader of this world is an alternate third Doctor makes it even better. But I love this story, man. It's so cool. I love like alternate universe type stories. Then we have Terror of the Autons, which I put in good. Way better than Spearhead and in Space, in my opinion. This introduces the Master, brings him in here, and right off the bat we're going to start killing people. So here we go. The Mind of Evil, I'm also going to put in good. I really like The Mind of Evil. I don't know why some people don't. Got a great machine there. With the Keller machine showing your fears and stuff like that. I love this. Great story. Claws of Axos, to me, is just meh. Never was really into it. Maybe there's some bits where I can recall, like, a bit of it, but, you know. It's just kind of there, just meh. Which is a shame, because I'd love to see the Axons, get like the actual good story for them, because they're not really seen a lot anymore. And I'd love for them to come back and get a good story and like Big Finish or something. But the best part of this one is definitely the ending with the third Doctor saying that he's now some sort of galactic yo-yo. Colony in Space, I put is an okay story. Some people don't like the in space stories. I really like Colony. It's just a nice fun one, you know? The Daemons, also just okay, you know? It's got black magic in it. And the Master's got that sweet robe. Also there's the Gargoyle. The Gargoyle guy. Oh, he's my favorite. I love the Gargoyle guy. Day of the Daleks also goes in okay. The first time we've seen the Daleks since Evil. And obviously the Daleks weren't supposed to come back after Evil. But yeah, pretty good way for them to come back. I watched the special edition with the new effects, and that definitely helps. The city with the special effects looks gorgeous. And then we have I believe this is the Bride of Peladon. The Curse of Peladon. I'm an idiot, sorry. The Curse of Peladon. I put this as... Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put it in God tier. I really loved The Curse of Peladon, man. I don't know what it was about it, but I just loved this story. Like, I was enthralled with it. I was so enthralled with it. I normally don't watch all these episodes in one day. I normally watch like maybe 2 or 3 a day and then give it a break. I watched this whole thing in one day. Same thing with Inferno, all in one day. That's how I know when it's like, I really liked it. I don't know what about it, man. It just really hit with me. The Sea Devils is okay. Sees the Master come back. We've only had him gone for like 2 stories, and then we're like, we're bringing back the Master. And he escapes, and then goes on and causes chaos again. Yeah, the Sea Devils or the Silurians. That's the big debate. I'm more of a Silurians guy than a Sea Devils guy, but Sea Devils are fine. The Mutants is very meh with me too. I'm not a huge fan of the Mutants. Like the freaking shiny guy, like that's just weird. I don't know, the idea of this story too is it's not really the best for me. The Time Monster, bad. This is the bad one. I do not like the Time Monster at all. Them going to Atlantis should be cool, but it's not, and it's very just boring and dumb. And the scientists, the 2 scientists that are there, like the one guy who gets turned into an old man, he's kind of eh. I hate his sister with a burning passion. She annoys the hell out of me. Oh, man, it's dumb. The 3 Doctors. Good story, man. Really like the 3 Doctors. I was so happy to watch this one. And the smile on my face when I saw Patrick Troughton. I knew then and there he was my favorite at that point. Oh, man, it's a really good story. And to see the Doctor's exile be lifted. We get to meet Omega for the first time. Great. Carnival of Monsters is an alright story. It's okay. You know, seeing the Doctor and Joe in the little machine. You get to see the Hand pick up the TARDIS. They're inside the machine and they're like trying to avoid like the guy with like the screwdriver and all that. And then the guy does his little dance. That kills me. I love that little dance he does. Yeah. Carnival of Monsters. Pretty good. Then we have Frontier in Space, which I'm gonna put okay. Introduces the Draconians. The Master comes back. Get a surprise appearance of a certain villain at the end. Real good. And this is the last time we see Delgado's Master, and he was just a great Master, man. Real shame that the true ending of his Master never got to happen. Planet of the Daleks is also okay. Not much to say. We're back on Skaro. It's a fine story. The Green Death goes in the good category. I really like the Green Death. Departure of Joe. I was really sad because I really like Joe. In the scene with Pertwee walking away really sad at the end. Oh, man. Yeah, really good story, though. The Time Warrior is meh. I am not a huge fan of the Time Warrior. I see this story praised left, right, and center, and I'm just not a fan of it. Sarah Jane annoys me so much in this. Which sucks, because I'm like, oh, it's Sarah Jane's introduction. I can't wait to like her. And I just didn't. I didn't like her in this one. She just annoys me so much. Some bits of it I do like, which prevents it from going in the bad. But yeah. Overall, not that good. But it does introduce Centauran. Invasion of the Dinosaurs is alright. It's okay. The first episode is just called Invasion. So, they want to keep the dinosaurs part. Surprise. Yes, the dinosaurs are pretty crap, but the story isn't. Death to the Daleks is okay. I think out of the 3 Pertwee Dalek stories, I like Death to the Daleks the most. And it's mainly just because it's just a bit of fun, and they're not taking themselves seriously. Monster of Paladon goes in the okay, not as good as Curse, but it's still just a fine story. Then Planet of the Spiders goes in good. Great finale to the 3rd Doctor. He went out saving the world, man. He saved humans. He started this era being so annoyed by them, but in the end, he saved them right in the end. Yeah, man, what a great Doctor Jon Pertwee was. As you can tell, most of his stories are like really good. There's just a couple of bad ones here. But overall, it's a very strong era. And thanks to this era of Doctor Who, helped get it back on track. And now we're going to do some of the expanded media stuff. And this is just for fun. Keep that in mind. So we have the book, The Devil Goblins of Neptune, which I have been reading. And it's an alright one. Nothing like super mind-boggling, breaking. It's got a fantastic name, The Devil Goblins of Neptune. And it's just a fine story. We have these two little audio dramas that he did shortly before he passed away. We have The Paradise of Death, which to me is meh. I wasn't a huge fan of The Paradise of Death, to be honest. And then The Ghost of Endspace, I would put at okay. I do actually like The Ghost of Endspace, even though the cliffhangers don't mean anything. Let's move on to the short trips. We have Walls of Confinement. I would put Walls of Confinement is good. Sees the Doctor, sympathize with the tiger and his zoo. Because you get it? It's kind of the same. The tiger's trapped in the zoo, the Doctor's trapped on Earth. A True Gentleman is good. Sees the Doctor mend a little boy's bike. I really like that one. We have The Other Woman short trip. That one's alright. Sees like this alien woman come, and she kind of gets the Brigadier, the Doctor, Benton Yates all to like her, and Jo gets kind of like suspicious and jealous of her. We have Landbound, which takes place over the course of the Third Doctor's era, and it's also just pretty alright. Vengeance of the Stone is okay. It's part of the Destiny of the Doctor range. This is the introduction to Yates. This is Yates' canon introduction to Unit and all that. So, yeah. It's fine. And that's gonna do it. So again, this is the definitive ranking. Take a look at it, admire it, praise it. And all other rankings are fake. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share the video, and I will see you all next time.